Hey there, Crickets, it's your old pal, Mr. Cricket here. Back with another part of the vlog. And today is the last day for doing vlogs because we're going back home today. We'll be heading back home soon, but I wanted to get a couple more parts in before I left. Didn't get any parts in yesterday because we were at Donna's house for most of the day. And if you enjoy the vlog and you enjoy this type of content, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel, and let's hop into it. So I had fun up here throughout this weekend, and it was a fun time with family. A couple of changes were made though. And of course they were unexpected. But it was alright. I still got to see as many people as I could. I did not get to see my cousins, Noah and Taylor and their fiancés, Ryan and Brooke, because Taylor had the flu. So that sucked. Poor Tay-Tay had the flu. But there were a couple life updates. Taylor is now a teacher, which is pretty crazy. So Taylor is now a teacher at Dr. Benjamin E. Mays Elementary School. And Brooke is a doctor. She works at a hospital in the Greenville area. So she works at a hospital in Greenville. She is an occupational therapist doctor, which I have no idea what that does. So that we will find out at some point, and I will let you guys know. But yeah, we're gonna go this way. For all the new people, I'm gonna show you guys a couple of things. But yeah, we're gonna be heading back home soon. I was just at my brother's house. Hanging out with him and the boys. The boys got some new bikes for Christmas that they really love. They're electric bikes, so they do run on a battery. Saturday, we went to the Cracker Barrel for lunch. Me and Donna and the boys. We went and met up with Joey and his family, and Chastity and Brad, and I was super glad to get to see all of them. And hopefully the next time I come up, I'll be able to see everyone. That's what I told Donna, and she was like, yeah, hopefully. So as you can see, the train is running. So I guess we'll do this for this time. We'll do these things here. We'll do this. Be on over in the other lane. That way we can go ahead and turn. But yeah. I also want to say thank you all for making 2025 such a big year for me. This was our biggest year ever. And we couldn't have done it without you guys. So we greatly appreciate all the love and support. And I appreciate the love and support throughout my journey of doing YouTube and all that good stuff. We're going to try to do just as good in 2026. Did not mean to do that with the turn signal switch. But yeah, for those that don't know, this is my old house. That's the house I lived in when I lived in this town. Or, well, for some of my time anyway. And this to the left here is West Cambridge Park. So, for those that don't know, on Sundays, my dad and I would come down here. We'd walk down to West Cambridge Park every Sunday, because we were less than a mile down the road from it. And there's going to be more content coming your way, guys. Alright, so stay tuned. We're going to get a lot of fresh content throughout this year. And we'll be coming up in July for the boy's birthday, most likely. So how many months is that from today? I don't know, like 6, 7. 6, 7! And who is familiar with that meme? Let me know in the comments. Because I love the 6, 7 meme. And I know some of you may not know this, but my cousin Brad, which is Chastity's husband, works for the train department. So he might have been on that train. And now I know we've passed this in some of the parts, but I haven't told you all. I don't think. Tell me if I have or not, but this is the Greenwood County Sheriff's Department, and this is where my Aunt Donna used to work at. Which is this building right here on the right. So she worked there for years, and then it was a few years ago, I believe, was when she quit there, and she retired, I think. But now she works at Lakeland Overhead Doors and Insulation and has been working there for, I think, 3.5 years now. What is that hanging on that traffic light? I don't know. If y'all noticed that in the comments, let me know what that is. But yeah, a lot of great things happened throughout 2025. My dad and I got into airsoft. My dad is Eric. So I'm Ethan Ellinger, so my dad is Eric Ellinger, for those that don't know. So Eric and I are into airsoft now, and we've been into airsoft since March of 2025, so In a couple months, it will be exactly 1 year since we got into Airsoft. And it will be exactly 1 year since we started playing Airsoft. Also, if you guys did not know, we will be starting a third YouTube channel soon. And it's not going to be just me running it. My dad is going to be running that channel with me. But yeah, this building on the right here is part of the hospital that I was born at, Self Regional Healthcare. And guys, I do need to say, I do apologize if the camera is bumpy, or wobbly rather. Sorry if the camera is wobbly, but the roads are bumpy. Some roads just happen to be bumpy in this town. Also in September, we were up in St. Louis, Missouri for the Miracle League All-Star Game. For those of you that know me very well, I play Miracle League Baseball. And I've been playing since I was, I believe, 3 or 4. So we'll go to the right here at this light because I want to show all the new people something else. So I'm sure you're wondering, why did I not get to see my cousin Taylin and her fiance Ryan and Noah and his fiance Brooke? If you did not hear earlier, because Taylin has the flu, she's feeling a little bit better today, but not all the way better. Donna told me earlier and updated me on that, so Taylin's working on getting her strength back right now. She's feeling very weak, so she needs to build up her strength again so she can go do what she does best again, you know what I'm saying? And I know most of you might be wondering if I use Snapchat still, because I know I used Snapchat before, and no, I don't use that anymore because I just ain't got the time for it, man. And if you did not notice here, before they clear cut all of this, so that's all gone. And yeah, that's the house I grew up in right there. So that house you saw back there is Mima's old house, and that's the house I grew up in. And I know I've told some of you guys before, but the house beside that one is Dolly's old house. Dolly was Mima's neighbor. But unfortunately, Mima and Dolly died a few years ago. Mima died sometime in 2017. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Dolly did too. And no, I did not want to take that light. So now we'll go this way. Because I know it's been a while since I've gone this way in any of the parts. So I don't want to go just the same ways, because I know it can get boring. So now the road we're on is Highway 225. But yeah, it feels different. Still being up here in Greenwood at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Because that's the time right now where I'm at. Here in Greenwood, it's 2 o'clock. And I live in Georgia. Not Georgia the country, Georgia the state. So I live in the Stone Mountain area of Georgia. And I used to live on the west side of Cumming. I live with my dad and his girlfriend. Her parents live in the Stockbridge area. So that's part of the reason why we moved. In May of 2024. And in case you didn't know whose truck that was at Mima's old house, that is Ryan's new truck. Because he used to have a truck just like the one my dad and I have. So you know that Ford F-150 that I have? Well, Ryan had that same kind of truck until it started having problems and Ryan couldn't afford to fix it, so he gave that back to his dad because his dad had that truck before. And I found that out when I was up here for the boy's birthday last time. because Chastity and Brad came to the party at Donna's house, and she told me that. And if I had to guess, I assume Jamie will do something for the boy's birthday there again. That's what I told him. Before I left his house, I was like, yeah, I assume you'll do something at Donna's house for their birthday again. Probably. And he said, yeah, probably. And I know you're wondering what my family does as far as jobs. Well, Jamie works at the Colgate factory, which is off Highway 225. And Donna works at Lakeland Overhead Doors and Insulation. And she is the bill collector. She is the bills collector. So she collects all the bills and everything like that. And Chastity works at the courthouse in Greenwood. So she works at the Greenwood County Courthouse. And Noah is back in the restaurant industry after he was in it before, working at Two Brews. He's a head chef. Well, he was a head chef at Two Brews, which is in Abbeville. And now he's a head chef at Montague's restaurant. So we are now able to welcome back Chef Noah, or Head Chef Noah. Welcome him back, because I know he enjoys all that cooking. So Noah's a head chef at Montague's restaurant, which is right there in Uptown Greenwood. So that's where he works at. So now we are in what's considered South Greenwood. Now we're gonna go this way. And I'm sure some of you might know and some of you might not know, but every day when I wake up, the first thing I say and think about is fuck Coach Marchand. And that's facts, everyone. Fuck Coach Marchand till the day he dies. We should napalm his house. That would be great. That would be so fucking funny if we napalmed Coach Marchand's house. And fuck Walker. Our friend Hamilton was dating this girl we know from school named Walker at one point. But then she broke up with him and Hamilton started crying every day. So fuck Walker till it's backwards. We're gonna say fuck Coach Marchand, fuck Miss Shitcon, and fuck Walker. And that is facts, y'all. And fuck Big Red. We call our friend Joseph Big Red because he has red hair. So he'll be like, Easy E, what did I do? And then I'll be like, man, fuck you, Big Red. And Josh will say, man, fuck you, Big Red. So now we're back out here. And I'm going to show you all the school Taylin teaches at. And keep in mind, this is also the same school that the boys went to. So she now teaches at that school. And for those of you that don't know what I like to do in my spare time, well, besides vlogging, I play Call of Duty like just about every day. So if y'all want to add me as a friend on Call of Duty, my gamer name is GK44 Evil Dead. And I'll make a post at some point showing my gamer name if you guys want me to. Because I will. I don't mind at all. But you know what? I'll do it for those that want to add me. And if you don't want to add me, it's perfectly fine. But yeah, this is the school coming up here on the right, and that is Dr. Benjamin E. Mays Elementary School. And that's where Taylin teaches at. Now the reason why there aren't as many cards there today is because students are out of school today here in Greenwood. Students go back tomorrow. But that's the school that Taylin teaches at. And yes, guys, I play a ton of Call of Duty. And I think Ryan does too. So the next time I talk to Taylin, I'll ask Ryan, or I'll ask her if Ryan plays Call of Duty. Because my dad and I play. I play just about every day. And he doesn't. And especially now because of how busy my dad has been with work. And I know this is going to be a pretty big year for Call of Duty now that the new Black Ops 7 is out. And now we've got the all-new Black Ops 7 Warzone. So we've got Black Ops 7 and Warzone. And I know I talked about the Black Ops 7 and Warzone integration in the first part and said my feedback and all that. But I want to know what you guys think of the Black Ops 7 and Warzone integration. And how do you feel about the perks? The perks is kind of a downside for me and my dad because we cannot use scavenger, cold-blooded, and ghost in this war zone. And I can't use survivor, sprinter, and tempered for battle royale casual and resurgence casual. So for now, at least until I figure out what the best perk package to use in those modes is, for plunder, we're going to be using cold-blooded, sprinter, and ghost because my dad likes to have cold-blooded and ghost in plunder. Yeah, my dad thinks it's important to have cold-blooded and ghost in plunder, and I honestly agree. I agree with that because when you're doing plunder, you're not going for the kills as much. You're going for money, and you're wanting to collect as much cash as you can and try to be the first to hit the limit, which is 2 million. That varied in Warzone 1 for whatever reason, I don't know why. So now we're just waiting for the light to change. Oh, my bad. But yeah, we're gonna find somewhere to go and end this part of the vlog. And Emerald High School is right there, if you guys didn't know. I'm cleaning off my windshield. Which way do we want to go at this light? Man, you should have seen it this morning. It's another reason why I didn't do any vlogs this morning is because it was foggy as hell. And I'm gonna go straight. But yeah, it was foggy as hell this morning. Because Donna and I went to breakfast at Chick-fil-A before she had to go to work. And on the way there, I was saying, man, I wish I was in the truck for this. Because the truck has fog lights, this does not. And the fog was heavy. straight. Oh. So for those that don't know, now the road we're on is Calhoun Avenue. So we're gonna go left at the light up here because I want to show you where Donna works at and where Taylor went to college. Because I don't think I've shown that before. I know I've shown you where Donna works, but I don't think I've completely shown like the college that Taylor went to. Is this light gonna change? There's like no one coming. There it goes. And now we're on Montague Avenue. So that's where Donna works, right there. Lakeland overhead doors and installation. She's there right now working. And then Taylor went to college right there. Lander University. What I think is the best college in the city of Greenwood. Also, another thing that happened in 2025 with my family up here was Taylor and Ryan had their engagement party over a month ago. So Donna went to that, and she had the boys that day, so they went to that too. So now we are on the bypass. So that's where we're at. That Chick-fil-A there is where I went for breakfast with Donna. And that one, honestly, that is a really good Chick-fil-A. I actually really like that one. I hope they keep it. The location is good. I think the location is perfect. And the food is really good, of course, at Chick-fil-A, but especially that one. And service is really freaking good there. But yeah, we're gonna go to Walmart to end the vlog because I need to pick up a few things. Or a couple things before I head back home. But, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channels. They're in the description down below, as well as the TikTok and Instagram links. And have a great day, everyone. Alright, crickets, I love you all to death, and don't forget to keep it crickety. And I'll see you all in the next one.